and welcome to Overdrive Hardmic. Tonight, there's a lot to unpack. Ammo Wrestling taking over Friday nights. And man, oh man, I'm being joined by Ryan Swift with the big win over Tyler Jones. How you feeling at this moment in time?
Well, to be honest, Daniel, if I can call you Daniel, you know my brother. I feel like we're pretty close to the call.
Not Bandana Dan, right?
You should stop wearing a bandana. Anyways, it's mixed feelings here tonight. I mean, I feel pretty great getting back into the win column, being an absolute incredible competitor in Tyler Jones. What a great match that was, by the way. That kid has a lot of talent. Bright future, got the victory. I don't think there's really too much more to say about that. Feel good to get another win here on Overdrive, but in the same light, looks like we, for some reason, have paid for an absolute terrible joke scam of a TV show. Because I don't know if you saw it, I'm pretty sure you saw it. We had the debut on Overdrive of Winter TV, and to be honest, I don't know half of what he said because he just spews bullcrap all the time, but the bit where he mentions that he knows my secret. Danny, you've known me for pretty much my entire life. What secret do I have? Do I have a secret that I don't know about? I'm very much confused. I don't understand.
Do you really want me to tell these people your dark, deepest secrets on live television?
Well, everyone knows my secrets. Like, they know we're related. They know the history with Ricky from WrestleCade last year. Like, what do I have to hide? I'm an open book. I'm more open than Saturday Night at the Bar. You know what I mean? I'm more open than most people's legs.
Well, you're open,
I'm
an
open book. I am open. I am a very open book, and I don't understand. You got a lot of
skeletons in your closet.
What do you mean skeletons? I don't do anything with skeletons. I don't have skeletons. What is he talking about? Why is he trying to ruin my life with some fake accusation? You know what this is? This is a defamation of character. He is lucky I don't bring my lawyer that I don't really have into this. I might go hire one, though, because I don't know what he's trying to spread, but there is nothing I am hiding. Absolutely nothing. I haven't got a lockbox. I haven't got a secret, and I'm sick of it. Winter, you absolute coward! What on earth are you talking about?
Listen, for a man who doesn't have any secrets, he seems very, anxious and worried about this.
I'm not.
If he had nothing to hide, I wouldn't be. If it was me and I didn't have anything to hide, I wouldn't be stressed. I wouldn't be angry. I wouldn't be anything like this. But I mean, look, it's getting to you already. This just tells me that how heartless you are. Because I've given you an opportunity now to come on here, and I've given you a week notice before the episode airs. You could have just come out on this hard mic and told everyone. But instead, you're talking about lawyers. You're talking about, you're trying to deflect allegations. Now, I wanted to give you time. I wanted you to own up to these really try not to actually say these allegations right now because I'm very angry and disappointed in you about this. I mean, people will at a later date just how much of a coward and a deserter you are.
Well, you got one thing right there. I do love dessert. But I have no idea what the hell you are talking about. And you want to talk about me.
You're not even being serious.
I'm
this
serious.
This is not a joke.
This is a joke.
The people involved in this, it's not a joke. It's not a joke for them. It's not a joke for me. It's not been a joke for me and Yvonne, who've been to India, spent time,
when have you went to
looked
India?
After people.
What are you talking about? Never went to
You
India.
obviously wasn't paying attention.
Wait, what?
I said I went to India.
Why did you go to India? There's literally nothing in India. I don't know why you went there. Yeah, I don't know. Well, yeah, I don't know where he is, to be honest. But, Ricky, I know Ricky.
Did you just once again dismiss your country?
No, I didn't mean it like that. I just
no
meant
one wants
this.
to go to India.
No,
India.
I would
Nothing
go to
India.
Okay, don't turn this on me.
India's 168th hero or something like that after the several
you
good cricketers they've had over the years.
You want to talk about despicable things? Whose house did you film in front of? Whose house was that? I know you ain't got that fancy of a house. That's all set. What set? You spend your money on the set to pretend to make up a lie about me just so you can get some petty payback because of Summer Series? Are you still not over that whole captain thing?
No, not petty payback. I stumbled upon this. Yvonne stumbled upon this. And, we went to India to promote the book and just happened to meet some people who knew you. And it's how it all unfolded. And these allegations, basically, this is not about me. This is about you and a specific individual.
What? What is...
Someone that you need to meet. And all these answers will be shared with everyone next week.
Oh.
But you have an opportunity to look at yourself. And in between then, you could even tell the whole world. You can ruin my show by admitting that I was right, that you are a terrible person, and you have harmed some people.
You know what, Ollie? I can't believe I'm going to say this, but you don't have to do this. Listen, you don't got to expose the secret to the whole world.
So you knew.
Okay, listen.
So you know what I'm talking about.
I know exactly what you're talking about. And you know what? We don't have to wait till next week. I'm just going to clear the air right now, because I'm not a bad person, but you need to understand why I did what I did, people. Because the secret Oliver Windsor is talking about, I had relations with Ivani. Listen, I couldn't help myself. I'm sorry.
What?
She was coming on to me. She really liked the way I looked. She liked my hair. It was amazing.
This is not a joke.
What do you mean?
This is not a joke.
She certainly didn't think it
you're
was a
still
joke.
treating it as a joke.
It's not a joke.
You absolutely disgust me.
Are you just
and
jealous?
all these people who chant Swift's name every single week will boo him for the rest of his career.
Well, I can tell you, Ivani was cheering me.
I'm done talking to you because I'm that annoyed. I'm just going to leave right now because I'm sick of you treating this as a joke. Someone's lives are at stake. Someone who is not in the position that either you or me are in. It affects him. It affects a lot of people. It affects a whole family. And you've let them down.
You know, Windsor, listen, instead of spewing these lies, and you know what, I can't wait to watch Windsor TV next week, because whatever secret this is probably full of BS. How about instead of creating these really expensive TV sets that looks like a house or whatever, and these really whack-ass cheering sounds that you put in, because you're really not that funny, why don't you actually wrestle in the ring, because I wrestled here tonight. All you can do is talk in front of a door. Why don't you actually get in the ring and wrestle for once, instead of focusing on this BS? Are you really that great? Or are you great at spewing bullshit? You're full of crap.
I'm great, but I'm also a sports entertainer.
Oh my god.
Tone has me here to entertain people as well as wrestle. I'm the best of both worlds here. This is why I'm so great. So I'm going to continue doing what Tone asked me. If Tone wants to wrestle, I wrestle. If Tone wants me to have my TV show, I'll do the TV show. It's simple as that. You know, when I wrestle great. So whenever that comes, whenever that may be, I'm ready. I'm always ready. But the fact of the matter is, it's all about you. Next week is all about you. And since you want to make a mockery of this whole serious matter, then we won't allow you to actually admit it now. You have no chance of admitting it. We're not going to allow you to admit it on Twitter or make any other statement that you want to confess to this. Instead, it's just going to air. This was your last chance, and you've wasted it because you're being a clown.
How dare you?
Disgusting.
You know what? I'm sick of you. I will be watching front row directly with a bag of popcorn and a bag of Haribo Tang Fascists, because they're the best Haribos, by the way. I'll be watching very closely on TV to see whatever this big secret is. And you know what? I'm just gonna go now. Ivani, come with me. We'll have a great night again.
Well, I think Swift just poked the bear, and next week we're gonna find out his deep and darkest secrets on Live Overdrive. I definitely have an uneasy feeling about that, but I also have an uneasy feeling about my next guest. My next guest, since arriving at Overdrive, has been an unstoppable, and yeah, I haven't seen any bad things happen yet, but I just have an uneasy feeling about Blackheart and Chase Owens. And Blackheart, tonight you defeated Horsewolf. And what do you got to say this time around on Hardmic? Seems like there was some difficulties, and I guess before we get to Blackheart, we also being joined by Josh Wolf, and Josh Wolf.
I'll tell you what it is. He got lucky tonight. I'm not gonna make excuses. We lost. That's here and there, but he got lucky because I whipped his ass tonight.
You might have settled the score, but you did not pick up the victory.
Nothing settled, Lions. Nothing is settled at all here. Nothing is settled until this motherfucker gets put in the ground.
Contraire. Everything's quite settled, in fact. Because I believe I proved every single bit of what I said to you before our match at Endgame, Joshua. You truly nothing. You've proven that tenfold. And then, let me guess. Oh, this great, previously thought to be unbeatable team in Horsewolf. It's their shit pushed in. Which, by the way, once again, another good win. The Spartan himself, Chase Owens, who is going straight to the top. All of y'all are going to sit on him, and he's going to take every single thing before you fucking know it.
Spartan acted more like a philosoph tonight.
Why don't you look in the mirror? Why don't you look at your own partner once again?
Why don't you check your neck? Didn't I drop you on your head 5 times tonight?
Maybe you should be asking about your partner why he broke up that pin.
It was an accident.
Are you sure about that?
Here's the thing.
Man?
We make mistakes, but we own up to it. We own up to our mistakes.
He didn't even.
I made mistakes myself.
Hey, whoa. Hold up a second. Wait. You want to sit here and you want to talk about all of that. There was a misunderstanding. There was communication issues that was my fault. But here's the thing. Why the fuck are you sitting up here just trying to all of a sudden put me in all the middle of this? I want you to think about something. This, in the beginning, had nothing to do with me. The only reason why I was even in this shit was because you bought this lackey of yours that you want to bring with you, Chase Owens. This whole thing involve him. Really shouldn't involve me, but the fact is I'm his partner and I'm going to be there. You know, you sit up here and you talk about how you going to take him right to the top. That's weird because the last time, other than Endgame of course, that all of us were in the ring at the same time, me and Josh beat you at Summer Series. What I'm trying to understand, personally, is what is the real problem? That all of a sudden it involves me. It involves that bitch of a Spartan over there. Chase Owens. What's this guy? What is it supposed to be for? Or are you also trying to drive a wedge between me and Josh?
And here's the thing. I can already hear it because I can hear your sentiment. I can already hear your rage because I'm already in your head. The fact that you're coming at me like this proves every single bit of what I am doing right. Because I'm in both of your heads right now because I live there rent free.
Be 1,000% honest. The only reason why you would be anywhere near on my mind is because I want to rip your fucking head off. I mean, then again, that's something else that Josh wants to do, and so I'm not trying to get in the way because you're trying to do this over him.
I'm going to do it.
That's cute because all it took was a goddamn chokeslam that put your bitch ass down tonight, far more.
Took 3 of them, you dumb bitch. Do you not remember?
It still counts in the end when the final pinfall comes in. That's the moment that matters the most. That's when the pay window calls, baby.
Here's the thing about it, though. You can sit here and you can talk about all that, but also last time I checked, this was a tag team match. You're facing him and me. I was facing you and Chase. I've already faced Chase one-on-one. Admittedly, yeah, he beat me, but at least he was mad enough to get in the ring and get in there with me one-on-one. You still haven't yet. So if you want to sit up here and do all this big talk, how you get in the ring with me? One-on-one. I mean,
know
for
what?
somebody that used to exude so much passion, somebody that exudes so much for work rate in this business, you shouldn't have a problem with a man that exudes just the same amount of passion and drive to be in there with, would you? You ain't gonna pass me up now, are you?
It's adorable. I admired your gumption, though. You know what? I'm feeling a little bit charitable. I'm feeling really charitable. One of the best wrestlers in the industry will come down from the mountaintop and face you next week. 1-on-1. How about that?
All right, on. That's good to me.
Seems like
I
you
will
got
say-
what you wanted.
You know what? Give me Chase
But I
Owens
will
as
say,
well.
this whole thing started ridiculous. I mean, it's going to end purposely. Because, I mean, let's face it. I'm not going to end this dude. 'Cause, I mean, who really can? But I'm just going to hurt him enough so that my partner could finally just finish all of this. And then we can move on to bigger and better things.
Tone White's little hit list is going to end at me and me alone.
You really think that's going to happen, don't you? Because every single moment that you live and breathe, I am going to be right there as a shadow in every single living, breathing corner that you think. I am there. I'm always around every single bit, place, right deep within your mind. You never know when I'll strike. And if you want Mr. Owens, I'll consult with him. You just have to wait.
You don't need to consult with him. I'll
If
kick
you
his
want
ass
me
next
wanna,
week.
no, because this is how it works. This is how it works. Because I am the one in control here. You listen here, you little brat. I am the one in control here. You owe me everything. You owe me grace. You should be bowing me. You should be thanking me that I even faced you in the first
I
place
think I
in the
owe
game.
you another vertebraker. I think that's what I owe him. Do I owe him that, Jeremy? Do I owe him that? I think he
I
needs
mean, there's a
another
lot more that you
vertebraker.
could owe the man, but I mean, like,
Maybe a few extra
Good start.
DDTs as well.
I'm gonna say it's a good start. You know
we're
what I'm
gonna-
saying? Work on up with it.
BH, you won the first time, but everybody gets one. You're not getting the second. Have a good night.
And there you have it. But hey, one quick question to Horsewolf: is there any truth to the allegation earlier? You know, are you allergic to horses and wolves?
Why should I even answer that question?
This is, it's a fan question. The fans want to know.
Listen, I'm not gonna listen to a guy who had to buy a ghostwriter. Okay, have a good night.
I mean, Winter had a fairly good point, and he has his sources.
Oh, there you have it. Horsewolf, Blackheart, Chase Owens. They're gonna fight each other whether it's legal or not next week on Overdrive. But now, let's head over to our next guest, and to Dave Henderson from Cutthroat Inc.
Yo.
Dave, tonight you are in one hell of a tag match. And honestly, I gotta say this. You and Rose done everything to win the match, but still lost it. But you lost the match to a surprise of a team I didn't expect. What do you think about the arrival of Jay Knight joining forces with John Baker? And how about that match here tonight? What's going through your head?
Well, I can tell you one thing that's going through my head. A lot of pain. You hear the thud when my head hit that ring post? Yeah, that hurt. But no. It's good to see Jay. I'm glad that John, he has some alliances in COH now. It's good to see. Now, especially, as a former champion, he's had a target on his back, so it would have been nice, maybe a week or two back to have had it, but No. Yeah, Jay, welcome to COH. Also, guys, good match. We went to war. John, we may not have had the pleasure of, fighting one-on-one still. We've had a chamber. We had this tag match. But I'll give you credit. You went to war with us. For a second there, I thought you were going to put it down in your lines and Devlin. I thought you were going to win by count out. But
Yeah,
you
I'm glad they didn't.
You
Yeah.
respected the count. I appreciate that. But yeah,
Hell yeah, no problem.
credit where it's due.
Oh yeah, you deserve credit too.
I'll give credit where it's due. Because
Hey, you deserve the credit too. There's a reason you guys are considered one of the most dangerous teams, literally ever. my head is still winded. Oh my god! Not just because of the match, but Ooh, just the fact that somebody I can call an ally, Jay Knight, finally here. Oh my god!
It feels good as well.
Jay!
Hey!
What up?
Up, I made it. I'm here.
Oh, you more than made it. You got the W, man.
Yeah, boy.
Oh
feels
man.
It's always good to have a opponent that you can share the ring with and have some respect with. So
100%. I'll admit, when I was saying in the ring before the match even started, I was a little worried because obviously I didn't know who was showing up.
yeah, I was thrown off because I thought I was going to be facing Matsuda. Oh no!
Even though that would have been as much as
His,
that would have been something.
big helicopter entrance.
Like games with me. I mean,
Oh yeah, I was thrown off too, but I was like, you know what? Nah, there's no way. That man's got his own business. So it's like, who really is it? Turns out it's one of the guys I really, honestly, it turns out it was one of the guys I brought into the business in general. One of the guys that I really wanted to highlight a long time ago. And look at that, Jay. You made it. We're here together, and I'm gonna protect you with my life.
I mean, you are called the inspiration for a reason. So,
I
Who better to
appreciate
forgive?
it. And it looks like, Jay, we both got that responsibility now. We're both here to inspire people, man. We both got all sorts of types of audiences watching. Now throw ass real quick.
oh yeah. Oh yeah. Give me a second.
Bet.
Let's get on the table real quick.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm a fan. I'm a fan. Hello, I'm a fan.
Hey, what up, Mamba?
I'm a fan. This is not Mamba. Who's Mamba? I do not know who that is. Who's
This is
Mamba?
totally Mambo. Stop playing. Just ask him the question already. We know you got a question.
Broke my cover, Jay. What the fuck? God damn it. Fuck it. Jay, you know we're boys. I've known you since I was a little baby. I've known John since I was a little baby. I've known you since you were before you even the femboy icon that you are now. Since you were little, since you were a Brit, just a hard hitting Brit, to now the femboy icon that you are now. And now you're here in a place that you've wanted to be for so long. I've seen those tweets. Oh, I'm never gonna make it. But look at you. Look at you, motherfucker. You made it. You fucking made it. So, how you feel? What's the deal?
Honestly, I don't know what I'm feeling right now. It's just there's so many emotions going through my head right now. Too much, almost.
I mean, back when I was kind of in your position, I made my debut, my surprise debut in a Rumble, 10-man Rumble, All-Star. Remember the All-Star Rumbles? That was cool. I kind of maybe got my rise from, like, a lot of people say I got my rise from T-Brick Angle. That could be true. You gotta think that's true. But, I see a lot of myself, and of course John. I mean, John has had an amazing rise. He's become, what's it called? North American champion in like 4 months. And I see the same in you, Jay.
198 days.
Awesome.
I don't know how I remembered that.
I mean, you take notes. But
fair enough.
I see the same in you, Jay. We all have fast rises. I feel like you could be the same too with the drive that you have, with the amazing striking, the amazing submission prowess, I think you'll become a fan favorite. You kind of already are a fan favorite. Did you hear the reactions when you came out to the ring?
Oh, God,
That
yeah,
was-
bro. My ears are still
awesome.
ringing.
You know, great performance, you two. But the real question I wanted to ask is it a permanent? Is it like a more like a permanent team? Are y'all gonna go chase after the tag team championships?
I wouldn't say no. It's up to John, really. If he wants to continue on with his singles career, he can. But
I was gonna say I am not against it at all. Whatever happens to happen, I am here for the ride. If the ride's with Jay Knight, then I'm in 110%.
oh,
know-
you start thinking of names then.
I respect it. I respect it. We're friends, and me and Crude are probably gonna chase after those tag titles after we do video with a little pain in the ass. But I digress. It's about y'all. If we ever meet, it'll be fun. I mean, I haven't fought John in a year.
Yeah, it's been a while.
It's been like almost a year. It's November, right?
Yeah, November now.
Oh,
Let me think.
God.
It's been at least a year, I'm pretty sure.
And it's been like over a year for Jay, I think.
I think so.
If we ever face down the line, I don't think Creed will be up for it. Creed's going through some hard times right now. He's not here tonight.
Yeah,
But
that's fair.
he's been go through some hard times. He's been really mad at a lot of people right now. So he may not be up for it, but I'm up for it. Okay. So y'all say your final piece. I'm gonna go head out and talk to Richie. I'll see y'all later.
I got a question too.
Yes, sir.
Now that the fans are behind Baker and Jay Knight, what is going to be the tag team name of this new team that's taking over Overdrive?
Ooh.
I
right
think
on
we'll
the
have to.
spot.
I think we'll have to think of something.
Oh yeah, we'll definitely have to. We'll have to figure that out. Let me
out.
think here. Let me see. 3 minus 2 carry the 69. Hold up. Let me just think about this real quick. Let me see. We'll figure it out.
Well, tune in for next week on Overdrive to see the name possibly revealed next week. But Jay Knight and Baker, the best team assembled just in time for the Friday Night Overdrive. And I got to say, Overdrive really has some teams now. I'm proud of you guys here tonight. Definitely. And
I appreciate it.
one thing is for certain, you guys kind of have an interesting extra addition to the roster tonight. Ammo Wrestling showing out and showing up more ways than just Dave and Rose, but more of the roster being displayed here tonight in more ways than one. And now I'm being joined by the world champion Hunter Quinn, and it seems like we now know who's next in line for that world championship that you're holding around your waist. It's official. It's Mike Rummy, and he clocked you over the head after your match here tonight. And what do you want to say to Mike Rummy if he's listening?
I knew that after seeing DeMarco and Leon come in, I thought that it's just them from Ammo. And now, like Rummy's here, as you say, clocking me over the head with a tile. If it's this tile he wants, he'll have to rip it from my hands, because I'm not gonna let this championship be taken away from me again so easily. So, Rummy, I know you're listening. I have to let you know that I'm gonna bury Ammo into the dirt by kicking your ass and holding this Overdrive World Championship over my head and show why the dominant top of the food chain is still here.
You heard it first from top of the food chain, Hunter Quinn. He's not going to back down from Mike Rummy. He's not going to back down from Ammo Wrestling. Let the games begin next week. Well, this is... Anything else you want to say?
Hey, sorry for interrupting. It's me, Leon Stark.
Wow, Leon Stark here from Ammo Wrestling. What's up, man? You got a big win over Hunter Quinn.
I know. It's so great. I got to main event Overdrive got to do such a cool thing like this. I got to hit Hunter Quince on me. Oh. Sorry, just kind of overwhelmed by all this.
Well, he's overwhelmed. I'm overwhelmed, and this has been Overdrive. And we just did. Leon Stark loves Windsor TV, but next week, Swift. Is there anything you want to tell me and Ricky before next week's Windsor TV?
You know what? But before I say that, can I talk to Leon Stock real quick? I actually have a question for Leon Stock.
Sure, right ahead.
So,
go right ahead.
So Leon, are you still here?
Yeah.
And Hunter Quinn, are you still here?
What the fuck you want?
So my question for you, Quinn, and I want Leon to hear this because I know Leon is. Sorry. God, sorry, my throat really hurts.
I'll cover my ears. I'll be over here.
Okay, no worries. I was gonna. Sorry, Windsor's just really making me feel bad. I was gonna say.
Are you pranking? Get him off the telephone. He's pranking us, dude. Swift, you're a class act. But anyway, thank you for joining us here on Overdrive. See you next week. Same time, same bat channel. Good fight, good night. See you next week for Hardmic.
I couldn't do it.